Hi guys. I have no idea if anyone's on here yet, but welcome. Hi YouTube. It's Amanda here with Shaquelle, and I am coming at you live here today. I thought that today we could explore a few different Ellen Villa wigs together. So I have about 5 of them here, varying in length. We have a couple longer ones, a couple mid-length ones, a shorter one, and we can kind of see what they're all about. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm sure people will jump on and join in the live later, or they can watch back later. But I think we're gonna go longest to shortest today. Okay, so let's take a look at this one here. We have Miley, and this, of course, is by Ellen Villa. So I'll just remind you, all of the wigs I'm showing today are from Ellen Villa. So this is Miley, and Miley is made with synthetic fibers. She is a pretty light-ish density here. There's not a ton of hair on here, which I know a ton of you guys love. Hey Marjolaine. Hey Marty, thanks for joining me, you guys. Okay, so Miley, I don't know if you guys, has anyone ever tried Miley before? She's a really nice one. I love her. She has an left monofilament part, and the really great thing about her monofilament part, hey Tracy, hey Janie, hey Chrissy, look at all you friends popping on. Yes, Tracy, you did, woohoo! So Miley has this left monofilament part that's amazing because it goes all the way back to the crown here, right where that seam is. There's a lot of wigs that have the left monofilament parts that end sort of around here. And then when you get there, sometimes then there's permatease and it makes like a little bit of a poofy bump, but this one's awesome because it just goes all the way back to the crown and just makes it a little bit more realistic. Hey, Sarah, thanks for joining me. We have an open wefted cap here. So it's of course nice and stretchy, as are all open wefted caps. It's helpful for fitting around your head if your head size is a little bit bigger. And then we have velvet ear tabs and a velvet extended nape with some Velcro adjusters. So it's a typical standard Ellen Villa cap. And already, like, it is really lightweight, and this is a longer piece. So again, this is Miley, and let me just quickly show you the color here. So we have this in the color Nougat Mix. Nougat. Such a funny word. Okay, so Nougat Mix is a combination of 12, which is a light brown color. We have also an 8 in here, and an 8 is sort of a medium brown color. And then we also have 20, and 20 is gonna be a little bit of like a golden blonde sort of throughout here. It does definitely lean a bit warm. And then there's no rooting in this one. Hi Claire, hi Barbara. Thanks for coming on, you guys. If you're just joining, I'm gonna be showing 5 Ellen Villa wigs today. Marjolaine says, Valentine dinner with husband tonight. Let's see what wig I wear. Marjolaine, I am curious to see what wig you wear too, because I know you have so many. I would love to go into your wig closet, Marjolaine. You'll have to let me know what you choose. Okay. So, oh, this feels so comfortable, you guys. I should mention that this is a petite size. It's a small size. And it's funny because Ellen Villa, their average size caps already fit a little bit smaller than average. Now, this one is the petite of Ellen Villa. And oh my gosh, I have a petite head, but this is just like fitting my head so well. In case you were curious to know, I am what am I? I'm 20.5 inches in circumference. I'm 11.5 inches front to nape and 11.5 inches ear to ear. And this is just like fitting my head like a glove. It's amazing. It's just like, okay, Tracy, isn't she nice? I'm loving this one. Yeah, it might be a bit small for some of you, but this is Miley, small. There is a touch of permatease in the crown here. But don't let that scare you because this is a lower density piece. That permatease isn't going to add too much to it, and there's not a lot of permatease, so it's not horribly done. It's just the right amount, and there is permatease on the right hand side here. This is a really beautiful color, Tracy. I agree. It's just like a little bit different than your just average typical brunette. Okay, let's take a look at the lace front. I usually love Ellen Villa's lace fronts because they don't make them too dense. It's a nice light density at the front. I look like a young Jane Seymour in this color. Oh, fantastic. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you, Wanda. And then we do have an extended lace front here. So the extended ones are great because what it does is it melts into your ear tabs, whereas some of the wigs that have the lace fronts, they end right sort of at the seam of where the top meets the wefting. And when they end right at the seam, it just like abruptly goes into the rest of the wefting. And sometimes you can see it like right here, and then you're busy trying to like hide it. So I love these extended lace fronts that melt into your ear tabs. Okay, hello from Sweden. Hi, Kim, amazing. Okay, let me spin. Did I spin for you guys? I never know. I never know. She's super lightweight, nice light density. This is a great lower density, easy to wear piece. I feel like this is one that's not too overdone. Like sometimes you can get those wigs that like you just feel way too perfect in them, and then you just don't feel like you can wear it day to day because it's just too perfect. You know, you can't just throw on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and head out the door, because then on the bottom you look like meh, and then on the top it's just like I look amazing, and it just doesn't work. But this one is a really great like throw on, could be dressed up by putting her in a claw, especially because of these little side swept bangs. I love a good bang in a longer piece. Sorry, what's her name? This is Miley. And so just all the wigs I'm showing today are Ellen Villa pieces. I missed the beginning. Are you showing the new styles from the Heat Friendly line? No, I'm not. I'm just showing just 5 fun little pieces from Ellen Villa. These aren't the new ones. They're just 5 pieces, just in case you guys haven't really seen them, just to open your horizons, see what else is out there. Because sometimes I feel like when we search for new wigs, we just get so overwhelmed with all the choices. And of course, as we all know, I think the stock images, they don't look like what they really do sometimes. So then that causes us to sort of bypass it and not really look into it. So I love just kind of showing random pieces. So you guys are like, hey, I've never really thought about that one before. Thanks, KK. I don't know if your name is KK or if it's something else, but I haven't seen it. Oh, thank you guys. You're all being so sweet. Yes, Tracy, very overwhelming. Hi, Cece. Thanks, Tracy. Okay, so again, this one is Miley, Ellen Villa, and she's lovely. You're welcome, Cece. The sales are amazing. Okay, I'm gonna get the next shortest one. So I said I was gonna go longest to shortest. All right, what do I have next? The next one, I'm sure many of you have seen this one before. I think it's on a lot of people's wish list. This one is Drive by Ellen Villa. Aw, thank you. Tracy, I know our wish lists, man, oh man, I probably have about 1,000 that I want. Claire, I love the Ellen Villa hairstyles, even her shortcut styles, because they have an edge to them. I agree. Out of all the pixie cuts out there from all the brands, I think Ellen Villa has my favorite shorter pixie styles. They are edgy and cute, but yet they don't have to be. You can like tone them down and make them a little bit more like respectable, or you can add the product and like jazz it up a bit. I love them. Okay, Tracy, I know I got a few brunettes today. There's all these lovely brunettes. Okay, what did I say? This is Drive. And Drive, I'm sure many of you have heard of Drive before. This is in the color Chocolate Fruited. So this is a combination of 8, which is a medium brown color. We also have 30, which is sort of like an auburn tone to it. We have 27, which is sort of a reddish brown, and then we have a 6 in the root. So that's medium brown root. All right, Drive is actually a heat-friendly piece. This is a really great everyday piece as well, because it's, when I put it on, you'll see it's just a very standard, average, like little bit longer bob, and it's just so easy to put on and wear. Okay, we do have an open wefted cap, velvet ear tabs, and again, this one is an extended lace front that melts into your ear tabs, which is lovely. We have our extended velvet nape and our Velcro adjusters. So when I say extended nape, I mean that it's thicker. I feel like I say it's extended or it's not extended and people are like, what does that even mean? It just means that it's a thicker nape. Sometimes people find that a little bit more comfortable just at the nape of your neck. Okay. Oh, and of course we do have the monofilament middle part with, oh, and I already mentioned the lace front. I'm all over the place here, guys. Okay, well, let me put this on. So again, this one is Drive by Wille. And we have the center part. So unfortunately, she isn't one that you can part everywhere. I would love if Wille made a Drive in a full mono top. That would just be spectacular. This is one of my favorite ones. I'd say Drive is in my top 10 maybe. They are very soft. Yes, they are. Here's that middle part. Very nice. The great thing about middle parts is that you can sort of part it on the sides. If you part it as close to the seam as you can, then shift it just a touch if you're comfortable with doing that. Then you could have a side part. No, this is the color Chocolate Rooted. So it's gonna be a nice medium-ish brown with a little bit of warmth to it. There's definitely some auburn tone to this. And then we do have a darker root, medium brown root. So you could kind of get a side part out of it if you shift just a little bit. But other than that, it's a middle part. Let me spin. So again, this is heat-friendly fibers. It's a pretty light density. This is a piece that does not have a lot of layering in it. It's all typically just one standard length. The ends are a little bit feathered, so they're not too blunt. But other than that, there's really no layering in this. The one thing you will find with Drive is that because there's not a lot of layering in this, it will tangle a little bit. So she is a piece that you will probably have to add heat onto almost daily at the end of your day, and you'll probably have to comb her out throughout the day as well. So if you're unfamiliar with heat-friendly fibers, they do kind of clump up, frizz up, do some funny things that not everybody loves. Some people are like, stay away, don't let me have heat-friendly fibers, because they just don't want the maintenance of them. Heat-friendly fibers do require a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of extra care, and a little bit of patience, but I particularly enjoy heat-friendly fibers because, in my opinion, they are much less shiny than your typical synthetics, and I'm all about the lack of shine. Okay, and this one fits, as I was mentioning earlier, Wille tends to fit like their average sizes fit a little bit smaller than average. This one fits like an average size person could absolutely wear a Drive, but it does fit just a touch smaller than average. So if you are average size, this would be great for you. If you're a bit smaller than average, this would be great for you. If you are bigger than average, I'm sure you could fit, of course, in the circumference. I think I would just be worried about your front to nape measurements, because when you have a wig that is too small front to nape, that's when it starts like wanting to ride back and like lift up a little bit, because it doesn't want to stretch over your head. So just got to be careful with that. Hi Kylie, welcome. Okay, I'm taking off Drive again by Wille, and this was in the color Chocolate Mix. Okay, let's go to the next one I have here. I got another brunette. Okay, here we have Ava Mono Part. Diane, you're in love with your Drive. Amazing. Drive is honestly, like I mentioned earlier, it's probably in my top 10 list. Hey Anna, welcome. So if you're just joining now, I'm showing a bunch of Wille pieces. They're not new, they're not, I don't know, they're just kind of random pieces just to let you explore the potential of what different wigs you could try. Okay, so we have Ava Mono Part here. We have her in Nut Multi-Shaded. And so this is a combination of 12, which is a light brown. We have 26, which is gonna be more of a golden blonde. We have an 8, which is a medium-ish brown, a little bit on the lighter side of medium brown, and then a 30, which is a little bit of an auburn tone. So this is absolutely a warmer brown. with a little bit, you are gonna find a little bit of cool blonde in here as well. It's just like kind of speckled throughout, but you will also find a little bit of warmth too. Okay. Not many people will review brunette wigs. I know, everyone's all about those rooted blondes, which, I mean, not gonna lie, I do love a good rooted blonde, but I also love brunettes because brunette is where I feel the most at home. I used to be a brunette. Well, I didn't used to be. I still am a brunette, clearly from my oval on the top of my head. But brunette is just like where my heart lays. So it's just funny when people are like, you should be a blonde. I'm like, but I am a brunette. Don't tell me I'm a blonde. Okay. Yes, that is what you need, Marty. We need more of these brunettes, and I will try my best to show more brunettes if I can. What happened, if you don't mind me asking? What happened to my hair? I'm assuming you're asking. I have alopecia. It's an autoimmune disorder. It causes my hair to fall out. I don't have a lot of hair. I used to be completely bald and missing an eyebrow, and then my eyebrow grew back. Some of my hair grew back. Then actually a lot of my hair grew back, and I let it grow for a bit, and then it all came out again. And this is where we're at. So I'm not sick otherwise. I just have alopecia. It just causes my hair to fall out, and I'm happy camper with it. Okay, so Ava monopart is a left monofilament part. Remember how earlier in this live I was showing you the one on Miley where the monopart goes all the way back to the crown? This one doesn't go back to the crown. It stops here, which is fine. Having a monopart is just amazing to begin with, but I especially love when they go a little bit further. We do also have an extended lace front into the ear tabs. What are these? What are these things here? Aw, thanks. I do feel like I am a brunette. I remember the first time I tried blonde, it was like the first time I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually do this wig thing and be okay with it. Hi, Leslie. And I ordered a rooted blonde wig, and I put it on, and I was like, who are you? Who is this person? And I remember the first time I went out with it on, I went to go get ice cream. I don't know, this is like a core memory in my brain, like 12 years ago. It's your birthday! Happy birthday, Mariella! Am I saying that right, Mariella? That's a really pretty name. Okay, Ava monopart, look how cute this is. I'm liking it. Cute little bob. Hi, Anya. Okay, lace front. Let me get this situated a little bit. This is fitting smaller than average. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. All right, here's your lace front. I do find that this lace front is like going a little bit tighter against my head here, because you can kind of see, you know, when you like wear pants that are too tight and you have a muffin top on your pants. I kind of feel like that's happening with my head here, my forehead muffin top. Look at that. So this does fit a little bit smaller than average. Marty, I know, this one is really cute. Here's our left monofilament part. I'm trying to get in here. Oh my gosh, I can't get my fingers in there. Here it is. It's a little bit more dense in this part than I'm used to. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Just had to find my way. Okay, here's our left part. These bangs, you can of course brush them to the side, but you can also bring them forward too, which is absolutely adorable. And then any synthetics, you guys, you can absolutely trim them if you need to. You don't need to be afraid of that, other than the fact that it doesn't grow back, FYI. This hair doesn't grow. So always start cutting like just a little bit. Otherwise you will be very sad. But you absolutely could cut these if you're thinking they're a bit too long for you. But like I mentioned, they can go to the side. Cute little bob. And here's the back. So we do have a bit shorter in the back. Nice light density. There is a little bit of permatease. Thank you, Mike. But the permatease on this one, I feel it's totally needed to add this shape. And this is nice and layered, nice and choppy. I think you could have a lot of fun with this one. So again, Ava monopart. And what color did I say this was? I can't remember anymore. Nut multi-shad or nut multi-shaded. All right, let me take this one off. Like you can kind of see like the line from my lace since it was a little bit tight on me. Okay, up next, we have this cutie patootie. Look at these cute little curls or waves. This is called Turn Monopart, and we have this in the color Caramel Rooted. So Caramel Rooted is a 26, which is going to be like a golden blonde color. We have a 22 in here as well, which is more of a champagne blonde. And then the rooting is a 12. So 12 is a light brown. However, when I look at it, it seems, I don't know, it does seem, what I'm trying to say is that the roots seem a little bit darker than a 12, even though they're not. But I think just the contrast of the blonde to the brown, maybe. Okay, so again, this is Turn Monopart by Ellen Wille. All of these wigs I'm showing you today are Ellen Wille wigs. Again, we have the left monopart, the lace front. This is a little bit extended, but not really. But they did do a good job of trying to make it a seamless transition. Whereas the other ones I was showing were melting a little bit further into the ear tabs. Where did I get these wigs? These wigs are from me. These are from Shaquelle. So if you're new to me, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Amanda, by the way. I don't even know if I said that. If you're new, I'm Amanda. I work with Shaquelle, and we are a wig distribution company that sells lots of brands. You can find us at shaquelle.com if you are in the United States or anywhere in the world pretty much. But if you're in Canada, we have a Canadian site at shaquelle.ca. And we have an Australian site at shaquelle.com.au. Okay, wow, look how cute this is. Look at this thing. So fun. This would be fun to add like a bit of sea salt spray to like really spruce it up. Okay, that's okay if you guys are new. I'm happy you're here. We all got to start somewhere, right? Okay, here's that lace front. Thanks, Marty. Thanks, Tracy. That is not cute. Oh, okay. Okay, Carl. Here's the back. This is fitting smaller than average. Is it itchy on your head with not a lot of hair to cushion? I personally do not find them itchy, but I'm not everybody. So I do know that there are people who do find them itchy. If you do find it itchy, what I like to do is get some like oil. I use some argan oil, rub it on my head, and that helps with the dryness. And you could also put like a bamboo cap on, and those are really comfortable, and that kind of gives you a barrier. Okay, so again, this is Turn Monopart. Is that your real hair? I wish it was. It is not. No, this is a wig. So if you're just tuning in, we are a wig distribution company, and I am showing you guys a bunch of wigs by the brand called Ellen Wille, which is a really lovely brand. Tracy, yes, perhaps I should, don't you think? Oh well. I can just ignore the negative naysayers in here. Okay, that was the left monofilament part. Here's your lace front. It's pretty cute. So yeah, Turn Monopart by Ellen Wille. So cute. I'll show you the back again. I love how it's shorter and like spicier in the back. And then of course you do have this sort of side bang here. Never respond to negative people. I try not to, but sometimes I like to acknowledge them and just put them in their place at times. Let them know they're not bothering me, because I do not care. Okay, last but not least, this is wig number 5 I'm showing you today. We have Suzanna Soft. So by soft, we mean it is a partially hand-tied cap, which is so nice. Let me just show you this color quickly. So this is in the color Beige Multi-Shaded, and we have the colors 24. 24 is going to be a little bit of a golden blonde color. We have the 14. A 14 is going to be a sort of medium ash blonde. And then there is a 23 in here, which is just going to be sort of a medium blonde color. This definitely does lean ash. And then we do have some shading going on at the roots. sort of a medium to light brown. Thanks, guys. I love all my positive friends in here. So all of these wigs can be found over at our website at shaquelle.com. We have a ton of selection. If you are looking for the price range, Mason, we sell a huge range of wigs, all from costume wigs up to luxury human hair wigs. So it can be whatever, really. All right, we have a left monofilament part, and over here, this is actually a hand-tied top. So a lot of the time you'll find a top, let me go back to this one here. You'll usually find wefting on the top, but on this particular one, this is a hand-tied top. So it's gonna be a little bit more comfortable, and it's gonna also allow the hair to move in a more free way. And then we do have a partially hand-tied cap. So on this one, we're a little bit stretchy on the sides, but this back portion here is not that stretchy. And then, so I said it was partially hand-tied because the bottom half here is closed wefting. And then we have an extended velvet nape and Velcro adjusters. Can you grow your hair back? I can grow hair where you see I have hair, but other than that, currently, no. But what I have is alopecia. If you're just jumping on, I have alopecia, and it's an autoimmune disorder that causes my hair to fall out, and it's a very unpredictable disorder. I could maybe grow all my hair back tomorrow if my body just decided, hey, now is the time. Probably won't, but I could also lose more. My hair just kind of comes and goes as it pleases. Thank you, Gina. Hi, Glan Rules Gaming. Okay, Rogaine doesn't work on you. It worked on my auntie. I've tried all the things, and I'm at the point where I am done trying. I am like 13 years into this now, and I'm done trying, and I've just worked on myself instead of trying to grow my hair back because nothing's guaranteed. I don't know if anything will actually work. You kind of get your hopes up that something's gonna work, and then it doesn't, and I did that over and over and over and over again. So I got to a point where I just stopped caring. Okay, we have an extended lace front into the ear tabs. And then I mentioned the left mono part, the hand-tied top, the partially hand-tied cap with open wefting here, velvet ear tabs, and a velvet extended nape. Okay, this one I don't believe is going to suit me, but I'm putting it on anyways because it might suit one of you. See what I mean? Tracy, you've given up on all serums and potions. Yes, I know. They're not ideal. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Bye, Redme82. See you later. You're the same. Chemo did a number on me 4 times. It is what it is, and I love my wigs. Amazing. I love your attitude. It's hard to get over the hair loss thing, but once you do, it's just so much fun to fully embrace the wigs. Okay. Here we go. Here's the back. Again, this is Suzanna Soft. You spell that C-E-S-A-N-A. Marjolaine, oh, that's a really great point. Marjolaine says for people trying to tell her to grow her hair back, I do have hair, but I still wear wigs for fashion, convenience, and style reasons. Absolutely. Anyone can wear a wig, you guys. You don't have to have hair loss to wear wigs. You can wear wigs no matter what. There's a lot of people who want to give their hair a break from dyeing, or maybe they want to grow it out, or maybe they're transitioning into gray and, you know, want something in the meantime. Wigs are awesome for anybody, really. And I'm trying to do my part into normalizing the whole wig thing because they've always been so taboo, at least in the past. I think they're starting to get a little bit better now. But I'm just hoping that we can all just realize that wigs are the thing now. They're cool. I'm trying to make them cool. Same here. And even if it grew back, I'd never stop wearing wigs again. 5 seconds and you got the most glamorous hair. Absolutely. Wigs are so convenient. They're so much fun. It's so much fun to switch them up. They're just the best. Okay, let me show you this lace front here. It's not very dense, which is nice. You can pull it off your face. The wind can blow and it will all be great. Wigs are an accessory. They absolutely are. Aw, thank you so much. You're from Uzbek. That is so cool. Thanks, Marty. Try my best to make it cool. Okay, here's the back again. Now again, this is probably not one I would personally wear. I think it ages me a little bit, but that's okay. It's still really cute for someone. And I'm loving how it fits too. This doesn't fit as small as some of the other ones we're fitting. This probably fits more on the average to just a touch smaller than average. So there is more room in the circumference on this one, I feel. Definitely an average circumference. You just have to be careful from front to nape because it's not that stretchy. What's your name? My name's Amanda. Welcome to my page. All right. You look like my grandma. Amazing. Oh, okay. You have thin hair that's non-responsive to styling, and I just get frustrated with my hair, so alternative hair has been my choice. I love it, Claire. Amazing. I love how you're just not afraid to wear it and go for it. Thanks, Marty. Okay, this is wig number 5. It's all I have to show for you guys today. I was planning on coming on here for 30 minutes, and it looks like I've done this for 30 minutes and 58 seconds. If you guys have any questions or anything, you're welcome to go through all my other videos. I've done a ton of wig reviews and wig tips and tricks and all sorts of things on my channel here. You can also follow me on Instagram at Shaquelle Hair, where I post a ton of, shorter format videos, pop into stories ever so often, or on Facebook. And if you are into the whole wig thing and you're losing your hair and you want support, you're welcome to join us in our Facebook support group in Shaquelle's Neighborhood. So if you go into Facebook, type in Shaquelle's Neighborhood, you can find us, and there's thousands of other women there who will be there to support you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later, okay? Bye, everybody.